Hi all, today I was in my local town centre making some content for another video, and whilst I was there I was verbally abused and I was threatened with physical violence simply for trying to make content. Seems like people lose their minds when you pull a camera out and start filming things. And the funny thing was, I wasn't even filming anyone in particular, I was filming buildings and the area, and in fact I was trying to avoid filming people in this particular instance because that wasn't the subject of the video at all, people in the area. It was in fact about somebody who has passed on, and that video is going to be coming out soon. Look out for it. I can guarantee it's going to be a very interesting video indeed. Absolutely fascinating. Just my recollection of an encounter I had with somebody in the 1980s, and he was a very, very scary guy. People, a very scary guy. He's passed on now, but a lot of people remember him, and he was notorious to the Wirral and Liverpool area. So look out for that. So that's all the video was about, just getting a brief bit of content, filming around the area, recalling an incident that happened to myself and my friends with this individual. So anyway, I was just getting ready to pack all my stuff away, and I had my microphone on with this little wind muff thing on, the little fairy thing, and my camera was on its tripod, only a small discreet tripod, you know, nothing that sort of stands out particularly, I think anyway. But anyway, this guy passed me and he gave me a bit of a dirty look, and then he muttered something quite loudly. I didn't catch what he said, so I found myself saying, "All right, mate, what did you say then?" Not in an aggressive way. You know, I was just genuinely sort of interested in what he had to say. And he went, what? And then he launched into this tirade of, "We're sick of people like you filming everywhere, filming everybody, getting in people's faces," or words to that effect. I was quite surprised, really, because I thought he might have just been interested in what I was doing. And I even had it in my mind, maybe I could interview this guy to see whether he had any recollection of this deceased person, this notorious person that my video was about. You know, I would have been happy to have interviewed him. So anyway, he was going off on one, and I was thinking, I wonder if he's likening me to these auditors that you see on YouTube, the likes of Charlie Veitch, the likes of DJ Media, Knockout Audits. I mean, these people are quite intrusive. I watch them occasionally. They are quite interesting. They've got thousands of views, thousands of followers, and their style is quite confrontational and in your face. I mean, that's not me. And as I say, in fact, in this particular video, I wasn't even filming people at all, let alone getting in people's faces. But he really took exception to the fact that I was trying to film in public. So yeah, he was really launching into one. And it was just getting worse and worse. He was going on, accusing me of being a nonce, accusing me of filming kids. And there wasn't even any kids about. There was hardly any people about, really. And as I say, I was very careful not to film anyone in this particular video anyway. So it was getting worse and worse. And then he ended up actually threatening me with physical violence, saying he would snap my neck. So I just kept my composure. I didn't rise to the occasion. I didn't meet like for like. I just acted calmly and just moved on, just calmly. And he was ranting and raving and shouting. And I was thinking maybe I should film what's going on, you know. But it probably would have made things worse. And I didn't have any particular interest in filming them anyway. But I think if it had gotten worse, I would have filmed it for the sake of the police. And I was thinking maybe I should have reported it to the police even, because I was threatened with physical violence. I was verbally abused and then threatened with physical violence. So that's the kind of thing you're up against as a content creator. Seems unfair, doesn't it? I mean, there's cameras everywhere, there's CCTV everywhere, you're being filmed all the time. And yet, if you take out a little camera, I mean, all I've got is my phone, in fact, and it's on a little tripod, and I have a mic, and that is it. And yeah, you pull that out, and still some people lose their minds and have a meltdown. It's so sad, isn't it, guys? It really is pathetic. I mean, I would have liked to have tried to reason with this guy, and I tried to. I mean, often, just talking with people, trying to help them to understand what you're trying to do can resolve a lot of matters. But some people, you just can't reason with them. So I just had to let him go. But gosh, what a world we live in. Bonkers, isn't it? Anyway, look out for the video that's coming out that I was trying to film. I can guarantee it is an absolute banger.